An invasion of new content in WildStar, a super secret in Elite Dangerous, and the announcement of the newest Neverwinter module. Hey guys, I'm Gillyweed with MMO Play, and I'm bringing you all that and more this week on MMO News. Project Cars is finally complete and launched on Thursday. It's not the most delayed game of all time by a long shot, but it has certainly picked up a reputation for flaking on its launch dates. That's par for the course for a lot of racing MMOs, but if Drive Club and the crew have taught us anything, it's that they're totally worth the wait. Project Cars takes the racing genre to the track, with everything from club racing to performance and Formula 1 racing represented. It intends to create the most immersive racing experience possible. If you're the kind of racer that likes to jump into a rumble seat and adjust an expensive steering wheel, then this could well be the game for you. With more weather effects, car customizations, and driver seat calibrations than you could ever imagine, this game intends to get you as close to the track as possible. Have you checked out Project Cars yet? Let us know your thoughts on it in the comments section below. Heroes of Newerth is under new management after getting acquired by Frostburn Studios, a subsidiary of Garena Online. The acquisition should result in minimal staff shakeups. The announcement press release assured that the game's current development team will be seamlessly integrated into Frostburn Studios to ensure minimal impact on user experience. Under this new leadership, the game is expected to strive for a more interactive and intensive gaming experience. Players can expect large-scale tournaments, increased in-game stability, and more in-game features. As Heroes of Newerth has already become popular in Asia, the new management believes that America and Europe are the next two key growth markets. With the acquisition coinciding with the game's 5th anniversary, Frostburn Studios has begun pushing out new in-game features such as new game modes and new heroes. The situation on the planet Nexus continues to get weirder as WildStar's Invasion Nexus update is now live. A slew of new content is being added to the game, but probably the most anticipated is the new customization options now available to players. The update added cosmetic pets and the new hollow wardrobe system to the game. There's also the new Starcom Basin zone available for adventuring. This level 50 zone is set in Levian Bay and features dynamic daily content that is event-driven. The Invasion Nexus update also adds a new raid, the new Bay of Betrayal adventure, and Proto-Star contracts in both PvE and PvP forms. Devs also released a blog post detailing the new PvP season. Personal and team ratings were cleared, but players who reached the higher echelons of rankings earned titles. There were also some changes to ratings and PvP gear. Overall, there were a lot of additions and changes in this update. Be sure to check out our website to find the full details. The Neverwinter MMO has done a great job of bringing the world of pen and paper D&D game to the virtual realm. Now players will eventually find themselves able to join forces with one of the most iconic D&D characters ever created, Drizzt Do'Urden. Cryptic has announced that the Underdark module is set to be released later in 2015. This Drow-themed module will officially be number 8, which means that another module will be released beforehand. With the exception of an announcement of Drizzt, Cryptic has announced few details on the Underdark module, but they do say that the team is focused on building upon and launching new content for the game prior to the module's release. In the intervening time, the game will see the release of the Strongholds module, which will bring new features like guild housing to the game. So what about it? Are you pumped to join forces with D&D's most famous drow? Since before its launch, rumors of Elite Dangerous secrets ingrained within the game have emerged, largely because of the secretive race of Elite lore, the Thargoids. As far back as 2013, it was promised that players would have strange alien artifacts to uncover and investigate, and at long last, they're starting to be discovered and analyzed. The unknown artifact is an obscure beacon-like object that players have recently begun to encounter. Its mysterious wailings have gotten Elite fans thinking, and, upon advice, players are listening to it. There are many theories behind the boops and beeps coming from the unknown artifact. Some involve Morse code, others require you to speed up the audio. Most recently, theories emerged involving binary code. Breakthroughs are beginning to take shape in elite forums and Reddit think tanks everywhere, but nobody is quite sure of what they might find at the other end. Are you playing Elite Dangerous? What are your theories? Let us know in the comments section below. Citizens of New Eden celebrated EVE Online's 12th anniversary on Wednesday. While most games hit a peak in a few short years and then begin to fade away, the EVE Online community continues to thrive and grow due to its dedicated player base and hardworking devs. To kick off the festivities, the game is giving away some free items to all players. Every active account in EVE Online received 2 implants, both of which are highly valuable. In addition, the game is also handing out a pair of jackets, the women's Gunner Mordu's Legion jacket and the men's Marshall Mordu's Legion jacket. The game's developers also gave thanks to the community by releasing a statement. Here's hoping that EVE Online will continue to prosper for many years to come. Happy anniversary! It's time for the 5 in 1. Here are the last 5 news stories for this week in quick one-sentence statements. In conjunction with the launch of Terra on Steam, the game has dropped an action-packed patch based largely around the addition of a new class, the Gunner. The Visions of Zosimos Chaos Omen Kickstarter achieved its target funding goals after a month of campaigning, so expect to hear more about this competitive card game in the future. It has been just over a year since the big launch of Algenon's first expansion into the PC universe, and now the free-to-play game is available on the Steam Marketplace. A recent Gamergate gathering that was being held in Washington, D.C. last Friday was disrupted when a bomb threat was made against the event venue. And finally, get pumped to try out 2 new games, as closed beta registration opened this week for Victory Command, and the Echo of Soul closed beta started on Monday. Well guys, that's all the time we have for tonight, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest info, contests, and more. Our newest giveaway is beta keys for Triad Wars, so be sure to check out our website if you're interested. Once again, I'm Gillyweed, and I'll see you next week, but until then, I'll see you in game.